Hello. All right, time for more mindfulness. Let's get started by getting in your mindful bodies. So just keep your body still, whether you're lying down, sitting, or standing. Just keep your whole body really nice and still. And find your anchor spot. All right. And also decide what anchor words you're going to use. And then we will just listen to the sound of the bell, breathe, and relax. All right. And you can close your eyes so that you can hear the whole sound of the bell better. And remember just to sit up straight a little bit to make room for your breath. Okay, so this is the hello bell. Here we go. I can still hear it, but I don't know if it reaches the recording, so I'll put it down. Okay, so I had an idea for grounding. I was on a walk the other day with my mom and my kids, and there was a little stream, and it had just like a log over it. And because I was on a walk and it was like, nature, I already felt really grounded. But I decided that before I crossed on the log, that it would help my balance if I was grounded, right? So I took a second and just felt gravity pulling on me, did my grounding. I think I imagined I was a magnet, and there was that magnet in the middle of the earth pulling me. My dog is coming again. Hi, Captain. This is my dog, Captain. Hi. All right, go lie down. Go lie down. Good boy. Okay, so yes, so I grounded, and then I walked across the log, no problem. I didn't lose my balance. So I was thinking it'd be really fun. Remember how when I first taught you guys how to ground, we did the stand on one foot, and then we grounded, and then I had you stand on that same foot, and you guys barely even wobbled the second time when you were grounded. So this is similar, okay? So if you guys have at home, if you guys have like tape or a piece of string or ribbon, or even like a long straight stick, like a ruler or two, just put it out and try to, like use it like a balancing beam. Like pretend this is the stick or a string. You're kind of like gonna try to put one foot in front of the other and walk across it without wobbling off of it. So pretend it's like a tightrope over the air, right? And there's no net to catch you, and you're just walking on this narrow strip, whether it's tape or string or whatever you have. Okay, so do that, and then do a grounding exercise. So pick your favorite, whether it's like elephant feet, or pretend your feet are big concrete blocks, or pretend you're the magnet and there's a magnet in the middle of the earth, whatever you want to use to ground. So do a grounding, and then try it again. So it's similar to like balancing on one foot, but this time you're walking like sort of like a tightrope, right? So you ground, and then you do it again, and see if you can get further without falling, because you're not really gonna fall. So yeah, that could be a really fun grounding experiment. I know you guys really liked the 1 foot experiment, so that's a fun one to try at home. So again, just get a piece of tape and put it like maybe 5 feet on the ground, a piece of string, so anything that's like a thin straight line, and just go ahead and try to balance across it like a tightrope or a balance beam, and then do your grounding, and then try it again. So then you try it again, see if you can balance better once you're grounded. Okay, so so we will ground right now together, just to get this started, okay? So today we're gonna picture ourselves as giant, strong redwood trees. Speaking of nature and trees, right? So stand on 2 feet, solid on the ground, and visualize, imagine, pretend that you are a really big, really strong redwood tree. And you're just reaching towards the sky, and your roots are shooting down so far, so strong, so solid. So close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, down your roots, down to the center of the earth, so that you're feeling really solid, really balanced and calm. Breathe in again, breathe out. And if you're standing or sitting, if your feet are kind of on the ground, you might feel that buzzing in your feet. That means you're grounded. No matter what, if you have that feeling of calm, balance, and strength, then you know you're grounded. Okay, so just keep that redwood tree feeling with you. Strong, solid, planted in the ground, firm feeling. And take that with you for the rest of your day. Okay, so today I'm going to just do something really simple. I'm going to teach you a way to just in seconds feel better, calmer, and more grounded too. So if you're ever feeling worried or frustrated or angry or sad, or you just can't fall asleep, or you just want to feel happier, a really simple tool is to pick a word that means like calm or happy or whatever you want to be feeling. Just pick a really nice word, and when you're breathing, like you can take 3 or 4 breaths, and when you breathe in, you say the word, and when you breathe out, you say the word. Okay, so words, some examples are maybe joy. If you want to feel happier, you can say joy, joy, or happy, all right, or joyous. If you want to feel calm and relaxed, you can say calm, you can say relaxed, you can say peace, just anything that makes you feel good when you say it, okay? So pick a word, happy, calm, joy, relax, peace, and just say it on every breath. So not only will saying the word in your mind or out loud if you're alone, that will make you feel good. The breathing will calm down your whole nervous system and turn off your amygdala, right? That'll turn off your amygdala. And together, the word plus the breathing will make your whole system calm down and feel better. Okay, and it's so fast, nobody needs to know you're doing it. Like, let's say your sibling or your parent makes you upset, and instead of reacting, you want to take a moment and just do mindfulness. You can just take 3 breaths, pick your happy word or your calming word, and just breathe and say your word. Okay, so I'll give you like 30 seconds right now to think of your word. You can use one of the ones I said, or you can come up with something yourself. Come up with your word. Okay, so I hope you have your word. The word that I'm going to use right now is peace, because it just feels good when I say it, okay? All right, so I'm going to say peace in my mind, and I'm going to we are going to breathe together for a minute. Not together, but apart. And we're going to just take a minute and say that word, whatever word you picked, and just say it when you inhale, and say it again when you exhale. All right, so 1 minute, say your word when you breathe in, and say your word again when you breathe out. If you're alone, go ahead and say it out loud. And if you're if you're around other people, you can say it in your mind. All right, so here we go. It might help to use an anchor spot, actually. have to tell you, just doing that right now made me feel really good. So, and I think the reason is when you're focusing on a good, happy, positive, calming word, your mind can't be thinking about all the things that are worrying you. And your whole mind is filled with this positive word. So just now when I was doing that, I wasn't thinking about the past, like what already happened. I wasn't thinking about that. And I wasn't worrying about the future, because I think right now there's a lot of uncertainty right now. And I bet a lot of people are thinking about, wondering about, worrying about what's going to happen. But when I was doing that just now, I couldn't think about the past or the future. I always have to hit my plant, don't I? I was just thinking about that word and what it means to me, and just saying the word over and over, and the sound of the word in my head. So it worked for me. I hope it worked for you. And it's just practice too. If it didn't work just now, keep practicing, and it will start to work better and better and better the more you do it. Right now, if it's something that you're not used to doing, it's going to feel awkward and weird, right? But the more you do it, the easier it will get, and the better it will work. Okay. So that was a really simple lesson today. I just wanted to do something simple that you can do anytime, anywhere. It's really fast, and it's a really effective way to just bring yourself to the present moment and feel a little bit better. All right, so I'll grab the bell for the goodbye bell. And, all right, so go ahead and get in your mindful bodies again. I'm sure you already are. I'm feeling really calm from that breathing, so I hope you are too. All right, so find an anchor spot, hold your body still, and sit up straight, and we will listen to the goodbye bell. All right, here we go. Okay. Thanks for watching.